Good people, Sanbonan, Umakebalo. Today I will be doing something that is very, very important. So now, in order for you to save time, if you are drawing your graph or you are factorizing the cubic functions, which is something that you do in the cubic graph. So I'm going to show you some trick with your normal calculator that you usually have, not the programmable one, the one that has other things. This one, your normal calculator. Now let's get to it. First thing here, if you are finding your x-intercept, you let y equals to 0. And then from here, you have 0 into x cubed minus 8x squared and then plus 5x and then plus 14. Then from here, you need to find a factor in terms of putting any number here, playing some guessing game in terms of which number if you put here is gonna give you 0. Now, save time. Let's go straight into your calculator. From your calculator, you press mode. Then after pressing mode, there are these things that are going to be shown in your calculator. And then now, whatever number that is there in your calculator, you press that number that is under the table. Then you press table. In this case, we have 7. So I'm going to press 7. And then you're going to have f at x like this. Then after having f at x, you're going to punch your function that you have. Let's punch our functions here. Now, in order to have x, we're going to have alpha and then x here, and then we have a cube function and then minus 8 alpha x and then it's squared and then plus 5 x and then plus 14. And then from here, after punching your whole function, after here you say equals to, you press equals to, and then start. Now start is very important. It relies on your C or your point that you have here. Now in this case we have 14, so we're gonna start from negative 14 then equals to, and then we're gonna end at what? At 14. So we're gonna end at what? At 14 and then equals to. Now, from here, the step, since my value of a here, it's 1. So my step, it's going to be 1. Now, since my value of a is where, even if it was negative, it was going to be 1. Now, even if it was negative 1, my step was going to be 1. The step relies on what value do you have here. Now, then my step is 1, then AC. Now we're going to have this lot of values. Now, the key thing that you have to look for here, it's where your x, whatever x value that you're going to have, your f at x must be equals to 0. Now, equals to, press your arrow that is facing down. The first one that we have here, if my x is equals to negative 1, my f at x, which is my y, it's what? Is 0. Now you write it. My x is equals to negative 1. Go back, and then after that, you go to the arrow down, arrow down, arrow down. Now, there's another one. If my x is 2, my y is what? It's 0. So now, or if my x is 2, and then my y is 0 here, and then you look for the other one. Remember, there are 3. And then now another one here. If my x is 7, then my y is 0. So I found my 3 factors here. So if my x is equals to 7. Now remember, I have these 3. Now how do I factorize it now? Take this one to the other side. So I'm going to have x plus 1 equals to 0. I take this one to the other side. I have x minus 2 is equals to 0. And also I take this one to the other side, it's going to be minus 7 is equals to 0. Now, these are my factors. You come here, this is equals to 0. This is x plus 1 into x plus 2. Oh, sorry, minus, minus 2 or x minus 7. Now, in order for you to get marks, remember now this thing you're supposed to get marks. We have to simplify this in terms of opening our bracket from here. Now, this and this is going to be x squared. This and that, it's minus 7x, and then minus 2x, and then plus what? Plus 14. And then from here, x squared, and then what is negative 7, negative 2 give me negative 9x, and then plus 14. So this one here, from here, is going to be x minus 9x plus 14. Sorry, this is 14. And then now bring back this one here, which is going to be x plus 1, and then is equals to 0. Now from here, now let me just cancel everything that is here. Now from here we are done, because you have already found what your x intercept that we are looking for. So the marks is from here. You get your marks also here, and then you go get your marks for the 3 intercepts that you are looking for. I hope everyone understand this one. This is a very, very important, guys. Make sure now we don't lose any marks. Now you don't lose any marks. Now let's do this one where now my a value there is not 1. Good people, now we are going to focus on this one here, where it's now has a value here. The value of a here, it's what? It's not 1. And let's get to it right now. Now, on your calculator, having this one now, and then we're gonna punch our function that we have here. So it's gonna be 2. Then it's alpha x, we have cubed, so we say cubed, and then arrow, and then plus 5 alpha x squared, and then minus 4 alpha x, and then minus 3. Now from here we press our equal sign and then equals to. Now, since my function here it's 3, so remember that start and end rely on what value do you have here. So this one, since it's 3, depending in terms of minus or positive, but we have 3 here. So my start, it's going to be negative 3. So it's going to say minus 3 and then equals 2. So my end, it's going to be 3. So it's going to be 3 equals 2. Now my step, very important. Since I have 2 here, my step is going to be 1 over 2. Guys, it's 1 over 2. The step that I'm going to have, since I have what? I have 2 here. So we say 1 over 2. Let's say you had 1 over 2 here as a value of a. You are going to say that 1 over 2, you're going to say 1 over 2 divided, you're going to say 1 divided by that 1 over 2, and then you get what? You get 2. That's what your step was going to be. But in this case, we have 2, and then we're going to say this step here, it's 1 over 2. So the step here is going to be 1 over, pressing that fraction sign over 2, and then equal sign. Now remember, I'm looking the value of x, where now my x is equals to 0. So the first one that I have here, -3 is equals to 0. So x is equals to -3. And then another one, go down with an arrow. Now I see here, this is -1/5. Remember, -1/5, which is half. So another one where x is equals to 1/2, which is negative. Now looking for another one, 1 here is equals to what? Is equals to 0. So x is equals to 1. And then after here, remember, we were solving the x-intercept here, so we let our y is equals to 0. So we had 0 is equals to 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus 4x and then minus 3. And then from here, this one here, just take these to the other side. So it's x plus 3 equals to 0. Now here, first you must do the cross multiplication. So cross multiply here is going to be 2x is equals to -1. And then from here, you take this to the other side, it's going to be 2x and then plus 1 is equals to 0. And then the last one here, you take x to the other side, it's going to be x minus 1 is equals to 0. And then this and this and this are my factors. Equal to 0, start with the one which is plus 3. Take this one, 2x plus 1. And then you take also this one, x minus 1. Now remember here, we need to find also this part here. So you take this, you times it, you open your bracket. So timesing that one, I'm going to have 2x squared and then minus 2x and then plus x and then minus 1. So it's going to be 2x squared and then -2 plus 1 give me -x and then minus 1. So this part here is going to be that part that is going to be there. So this one is going to be 2x minus x and then minus 1. And then you take this one here, which is going to be your x plus 3. Then this is equals to 0. And then from here, guys, it's sweet water, man. Ushukela kumnandi mos. Then we are done. And then now everything you do have here. Then you did get your x-intercept. And then after that, it's beautiful. And then after that, you have the full marks here. You have your marks here, you have your marks here, and then also you have your marks here. I hope, guys, you get this video very valuable. So if you enjoy the video, please like and comment and subscribe. Also, tell someone else then, man, there's this something that is beautiful here. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, man. Makebalo.